my audio. Let's go. Then turn off the starting soon screen. What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy, Sebby Savage. And we're back with some more Heart Gold Soul Silver. Let me pull up the reserved nicknames list and then the encounter list. We're gonna have to be monitoring. I'm gonna have to really be monitoring stream today since I am already dropping frames and don't know why. I dropped 58 frames from the starting soon screen and I don't know why.
Oh.
So definitely gonna be watching that. I don't know if my internet's messing up or what, but something is. For it to be... Well, I mean, my frame rate, the dropped frame rate is dropping some, so that's fine. It's at 1.2%. No new notifications, which is fine, I guess. Bring up the encounter list, and then I'm going to explain what we're doing throughout the stream, as well as paying attention to our encounters, of course. Okay, guys, we're going to be doing something a little bit different today as we play the game tonight. We're going to be telling a bit of a story that me and Legendary here have kind of been working on in our own personal time. So... essentially, the story is how we would be in the Pokemon world. So, like, what Pokemon we would start out with, the region, and how we're going to go about this is the Pokemon's learn set will vary based on what region we start off in. So, if we started off in Sinnoh, a Pokemon's learn set would have to be from what their learn set would be in Sinnoh. Okay, cool. So I do need to send this man episode 1 of Insurgents. I will send it after my stream. Because we gotta have that go out the same week. So, good to know. So, essentially, as we play, we will be discussing this. So, Legendary, are you ready to actually be playing the game?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, the region we decided, because we have to go based off not only the Pokemon world, but basically where we live in the world and what the regions are based off of. And we figured out that where we live would be Unova. We would live in the Unova region. And based where we are in the region, we have concluded that, well, we would start off in Black City and White Forest. And how I have that set up in this story is Black City and White Forest are the same place. Essentially, you would reside in Black City, but White Forest is kind of the outlier for the city. You will find it pretty easily to do and catch on. And at this point, mine and Legendary's characters are only like small children. They're not old enough to be trainers yet, so they don't have their own Pokemon. Of course, these two are they're not siblings. They live in completely different families. Also, I could have had a Camerupt on this route, by the way.
Nice.
That's upsetting.
Yeah. Got a splash plate.
Okay, I know we have to move the Farfetch for the second one, right? We do have to make him move.
I could have had a Spiritomb.
Nice. Do we make him move this way? Yes, we do. Okay, perfect.
Let's see.
But, so
Forget
me
how-
me and Legendary, we are fascinated by Pokemon as small children. Like, you put us near a Pokemon, we would just be so fascinated by it all the time. And both of our families have a family friend that has traveled the world. They haven't traveled the world. They've traveled Unova. They've traveled all of Unova. They're not the champion, but they were strong. They fought against the Elite Four, but lost against the champion. Their ace Pokemon being a Hydreigon. So, of course, Legendary is very well versed with this friend.
Yeah.
As we grow up, we tend to be around this family friend all the time. And at the age of 5, he notices our fascination for Pokemon. Like, he's like, okay. And agrees to gift us and catch us a Pokemon. But in exchange, we have to tell him what type of Pokemon we want. Well, Legendary being around this friend more than I have, my character has, he wants a Dragon type. And he wants something just like our family friend's Hydreigon. Well, luckily, the family friend has just hatched a Dino. And he's hatched a few of them. So, he gifts Legendary a Dino to go along the trend. So, Legendary Hydreigon now has his Dino. There's his ace Pokemon. Right off the rip. Bear this in mind, during this story, we are not following, like, actual Pokemon. Like, they have to, like, level up based on if you catch something. They gain experience, they get stronger through battle. And the family friend is doing this behind our parents' back. So, they don't know about the Pokemon yet. And, of course, my fascination has always been towards electric-type Pokemon, and the family friend knows this. So, he goes out into the forest, and he catches me a Shinx, which becomes my partner Pokemon for this story. Oh, God, we could have had a Legendary on this route. What Legendary? Hey, Rayquaza, how you doing? How you doing? I'm 20 levels higher, but how you doing?
What you doing, buddy?
So, we get home with these Pokemon, and because once again, our families are close, they pretty much hang out, they talk all the time. Our families agree on one thing and one thing only. That we can keep the Pokemon, but in exchange for us keeping them, we are not allowed to battle each other. They don't want us getting into Pokemon battles all the time and causing trouble. AKA me. I'm the troublemaker. And bearing this info in mind, that's going to lead into the later part of the story. So keep that info in mind. I am the troublemaker out of us two. Alright, so a few years go by, and these Pokemon were level 1 when we got them. They're now level 5. We're now old enough to become trainers, and our goal really isn't to be champion. We're wanting to travel the world. We're fascinated with Pokemon. We want to see more of them than what we have grown up around.
Another never melt ice.
What? I would love them.
Another never melt ice.
You got a never melt ice? Lucky.
Two of them.
Oh, I could have had an Absol too. That's cool. And so we're 10 at this point. We're old enough to become trainers, and we're talking to our parents about leaving and going out to become trainers. And of course, they agree we're old enough to do it now, which is odd that the Pokemon world does this, but lets 10-year-olds out to catch beasts that could kill them.
I know, right?
But, you know, that's how Pokemon works. Oh, Route 34, by the way. Whose
Yep.
encounter is
Yep.
it? It is mine.
Is yours?
It is mine. You got Slowpoke well.
Oh,
See, I can tell the
wait,
story.
did I get Slowpoke well?
You did get Slowpoke well. You got Infernape from it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You're listed
You
on
got how
top.
that went.
You're listed on top. So here we go. Let me get this encounter real quick, then we'll go back to the story. Well, this pair is never getting used. Want you to know that. Male Parasect, by the way.
What's his primary typing?
Bug.
Okay, so I have to get a few. That's not a bug.
Yeah. Well, while you're doing that, I'm continue the story. And well, our family friend, he's he knows Professor Juniper. He met her because of the fact he became a trainer. He had to travel all the way to New Vema Town. Well, luckily, the same day that we were both 10 years old and ready to become trainers, Professor Juniper was coming to Black City to meet with the family friend to discuss some important stuff. Well, he tells us about it. He says, guys, you don't have to go to New Vema right now. You can come with me. I gotta go meet Professor Juniper anyways. Well, that makes me and Legendary very ecstatic. We're wanting to go become trainers, and we can easily do that now because Professor Juniper's coming to New Vema. From New Vema to us. We don't have to go to her. And that's...
Can I get a female Pokemon?
What are you finding, anyways?
Swellows, Minans, Cacneas.
Para. I caught the Parasect, by the way, so... It's whatever
Female
you get.
Female Cacnea.
Female Cacnea. Alright, there we go. Perfect pair. And well, because we aren't having to go to her, that makes things a lot easier. And just... So, we travel with the family friend to where he's supposed to meet Professor Juniper. Professor Juniper's already there. And actually seems to notice that he's brought 2 young trainers, or what she thinks are trainers, to meet with her. And asks who the 2 boys are. The family friend, he tells her, oh, this is Shiro and Legendary. They are new. They just turned 10. They're old enough to become trainers. They actually wanted to meet with you to do so. Professor Juniper says, oh, okay. And introduces herself and actually tells us what she studies, which is the origin of Pokemon and the lore and stuff like that. You know, the usual. Oh, Heat Rotom.
Right.
Nice. You can't even be your normal typing. You're a ghost electric.
Oh, I had Abra.
Oh, lucky. Arrow would be so good. No, I don't want your number.
I would have a good chance of running away, though.
And we then tell her, she asks us, she's like, so are you 2 looking to, like, participate in the gyms and battle the gym leaders? Both of us really didn't know anything much about the gym leaders. We weren't really interested, like, once again, we weren't interested in being champion. And that was just due to the fact of we wanted to see more Pokemon over being a champion. So we really just told her no. Well, and that's what we do end up doing. Don't worry. We are doing both. We are going to battle gym leaders.
I would want to do both, though.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying we are going to do both. Because, once again...
Yeah, but you gotta... The way you're telling the story is that, like, we're both weren't interested.
Well, fair. Alright, yep, Legendary's more interested in it than I am. Alright? He says yeah, I say no. I just want to explore and see more Pokemon. He's wanting to...
I would say I'd want to do both.
Once again, you're more interested in battling the gym leaders, though. You get what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, you want to go see more Pokemon, but you've also realized at this point that in order to see some of the stronger Pokemon, you're going to have to be stronger yourself, which means you have to do both. My character doesn't get that, you know?
Right.
Which is why I'm telling the story like this.
Right, I'm in Goldenrod.
I'm not. I have to battle this policeman. And in that case, this is where Professor Juniper, she decides to put us through a test. She says, well, since one of you is wanting to actually face some of the gym leaders and the other one really isn't, how about I see how skilled you two are in battle? Which both of us were fine with. I've never really had the chance to fight another trainer other than our family friend, and you've pretty much had the same experience fighting our family friend using weaker Pokemon. So, we what? Oh yeah, department store, definitely.
Another fossil.
So in that arrangement, we decide, okay, yeah, we'll battle whoever you want to put us against. And she says, oh no, you two are facing each other. Which puts me on edge. I don't know much about type advantages in that case, in that scenario. However, because Legendary had... Ooh, leftovers, by the way. Buying those.
Nice.
Also, Old Amber. Old Amber.
It's a fossil.
That is a fossil. XP share. And that's one I can actually buy. So that we could do a toss-out situation in
And
that
there's
one.
the third fossil.
But because of all this, Legendary is ecstatic. He's been wanting to kind of show me up in a battle and wanted to show all his experience off. However, Professor Juniper says one extra thing. Now bear this in mind, this is a scenario where Professor Juniper, we all know how nice she is. She doesn't actually mean this, but because we have never met Professor Juniper in this scenario, we don't know if she's serious. She tells us if the person who loses and doesn't show off enough skill as a trainer will not get the Pokedex and will not be able to travel. Which throws both of us on edge. Because both of us want to battle and be able to show our skills and become trainers. And one of us is going to go home without being able to do so. So, which now you get why I said you're not just going to one-shot me, you know? You actually take this into consideration using your own character traits. I'm using those against you. Okay. Back to story mode. Back to story time. Bearing this information in mind, we get taken to a battlefield. And we start discussing with each other. We then also start the battle. This battle is against a level 5 Dino and a level 5 Shinx. Once again, now you get why I'm saying we're using black and white movesets. Nidorina can only be female. Kurt, the Pokeball, uses apricots. No, he uses apricorns.
Ancient power.
It's impossible to use a TM on Magikarp. No. Wait, it is? Oh, Gen 8. We're not in Gen 8. That's right.
Just thunder and breath.
Okay.
Leaf storm.
starting off the battle, because once again, Legendary is not trying to totally demolish me, because he wants me to be a trainer. We have always talked about traveling together. Well, so when he hears that we both have to be skilled enough to do so, he's trying to, like, let me get in a few hits. So we're both only using Tackle for a bit. Drawing out the battle, trying to show off as many skills as we can. He then has a he has a flashback at this point. This flashback is when he is when he's with the family friend by himself. I'm at home grounded, and the family friend uses the Pokedex on Dino to show his Dino's moves. At this point, this is when Legendary learns about one of the moves that is on his Dino. Earth Power. Because this Pokemon was bred, he learned that Hydreigon had Earth Power, which is a ground type that move that could end the battle very quickly. He's now wanting to show off a skill that he learned to do from the family friend, and he decides to use Earth Power on the battlefield. Because bear in mind, we are now getting to take anime and game aspects and use them in this story. Also, we can get an encounter up here. Well, we can get Kenya.
No.
We're gonna go get Kenya real quick. Oh wait, we have to have a slot open. That's right. Well, because of this, Shinx definitely is having to panic because Earth Power on the battlefield is definitely not safe. And because Shinx doesn't really have much battle experience, it's not getting to do it as much. And my first break. First glitch. First glitch of the day. Look at that grotto. It's now red shell. That looks so cool. Okay. Reset.
Don't we get more than Kenya?
We do get Kenya.
Is that the only one?
We can go up and get more encounters, but I was just thinking mostly Kenya on the off thing right now.
Just Kenya.
Kenya, yeah.
Kenya.
I'm gonna pull Squidward off just to go get Kenya, you know?
Well, that's funny. I pulled off Phoebe.
Okay, so bearing this information in mind, he causes Shinx to panic from Earth Power and then turns around and uses Dragon Rage to finish the battle. Because once again, Shinx really just has no advantage beating a Dino. It's a pseudo-legendary. There's no chance that Shinx wins, you know?
Right.
At this point, Professor Juniper, she's clapping her hands because, you know, fun battle to watch. Watching two new trainers.
What did you get?
I got a Parasect. I got a freaking Parasect. Are you kidding me?
If it makes you feel any better, I got a Wiggly Tuff.
It's a pair. It's a pair, but, you know.
It's a terrible pair.
Never getting used as well.
Never getting used. Never, ever. Like, that's just terrible.
I feel bad for Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff's underrated, but it's good. But me getting two Parasects in a row.
That's saying Wigglytuff is good.
Wigglytuff can be good, actually. You get the right ability on it. It's really good.
Shield Dust.
You could actually work that.
Please remove the mail.
Okay.
I have to remove the mail? Mail can't be taken away. What?
What? You have to do it from your party, if that's what you're trying to do. Take. Yes. Alright, then. Boom. Boom.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you have to do it from the party. If not, it won't let you take it. Yeah. Alright. But Professor Juniper's clapping. She enjoyed the battle. And then proceeds to tell us both that she never intended to not let one of us become a trainer. She wanted to just see our skill in battle before she handed us Pokedexes to go take on gym leaders. Because the Unova gym leaders are no joke. Do you want to do the gym or do you want to get more encounters? What do you want to do?
I'd rather do more encounters.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair. I was thinking the gym, that way we could go ahead and knock it out.
Well, I mean, how many encounters is there?
2.
2? Yeah, we can get the gym done after.
Because, like, my thing is that one of the extra one that we do get, which is the Pseudo-Wudo, we can't do until after we beat the gym leader.
No.
So that's why I was thinking do the gym first, then get the 2 encounters, you know?
Right.
Okay. So we're doing the gym,
yeah,
right?
We gotta go all the way up.
Yeah, do you want to do the gym then?
What? Oh, okay, sure.
That way we can just go ahead and hit all 3 at once, you know?
Sure, okay.
Because Whitney ain't hard to beat.
How do we trigger the Whitney thing again?
You have to go to the radio tower. Have you not done it yet?
No.
Then I'll wait. I'll wait and I'll just story tell while you
How do
do
we
the
remember what radio
top
tower
left.
Is it top left or is it middle left?
It's either top left or middle left. It's one of the 2. Oh, we don't even go up here. Go.
No. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait right here inside the gym.
Can you check the town map with their Pokegear?
But because of this,
you don't know.
Yes. Just read off read off any questions you don't know to me, and I'll tell you.
Apricots as ingredients?
No.
No, it's apricorns.
Yep.
Is it impossible to use a TM on Magikarp?
Yes. In this gen it is, yes.
We have one. Is he on with Mary?
No.
Okay.
Cool. And then you just go to the
can
gym.
Listen to the radio.
Yeah. And like I said, she tells us she's never intended to not make us trainers. She just wanted to see if we were ready to take on the gym leaders. And
sounds like Juniper.
Yeah, she's too nice. She's not gonna not let us be a trainer. Like, Professor Juniper is just notoriously known for.
I kind of figured if we let Bianca become a trainer.
Yeah, like it's. So she
also. She didn't know about Type.
Oh yeah. But she also noticed how kind of short-handed I was with the whole dynamic with Shinx. So she decides, not only is she going to give us a Pokedex, which she happened to have extras on her, she's also going to give us a starter Pokemon of our choice. She's super nice and decides, I let first trainers pick a starter Pokemon. Although you two already have one, I feel because, and looks at Shiro and says, you're kind of short-handed here. Shinx cannot beat Dino.
I'm in the gym, by the way.
Yeah, so am I. I was waiting on you. She was like, so in order for you to kind of get better, you do need to work with other Pokemon. Oh wow, the first Pokemon I'm facing is an Infernape. That is bad. That is bad news for me. Squidward.
Squidward.
And so she says, since that's the case, I'm going to gift you. She said, but since Legendary won the battle, Legendary gets the first pick at the starters. Which is now where you come in. Because now you have to pick a starter. Because anyway, I tell that this was where I stopped earlier on.
What would I choose?
So she sends out. She sends out Snivy, Tepig, and Oshawott. The 3 starters of Unova.
So I have to think about this because I have to think from the eyes of myself.
Exactly.
What I would pick strategically speaking.
And once again, you've been hanging around with the family friend. You know about type matchups. You're gonna have an easier time making this decision than I will.
Because most likely I would have known about the first gym already.
Yes, because you probably would have asked questions about it.
Knowing me, I would have done some research.
So.
And I would have thought just like they're always gonna have a type advantage, but I can rule out one because my boy Dano wouldn't resist one of them, which is grass.
Exactly.
Which means I wouldn't pick Oshawott.
Yep.
But the one downside to what I pick with Emboar is that Emboar is kind of like he's okay.
Yeah.
But like he's not the best choice.
Right.
And of course I'd want to choose something in the first gym that would benefit me to use Dano.
Yeah.
So most likely, strategically speaking, I would pick the Snivy.
Okay. So is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
All right. So, Legendary, he picks Snivy.
I know, it's shocking I don't pick the Oshawott.
Yeah, I know. I was honestly thinking that you would choose the, I honestly thought you would pick Tepig, not even gonna lie.
Well, if you're thinking just like my eyes in the region, just like, I'm thinking, dude, just like...
You're thinking strategically. And because you now have a Pokedex, because now you have a Pokedex, you are now able to check your Pokemon stuff on your own. You're able to see their level, their movesets, and their abilities. So you decide you're going to look at Snivy's ability. And come to find out, your Snivy has the ability Contrary. These starters are hidden ability starters.
Which, again, benefits me more that I pick Snivy.
Also, I am at the gym leader.
I'm not there yet. I stopped to think for a moment for that.
Okay, no, you're good. I'll wait. So you actually tell us. You actually say this. You're like, hey, this isn't Snivy's normal ability, is it?
No, I would know it isn't. I would know it wasn't because...
But you address
obviously,
it.
Because obviously the family friend would have a starter Pokemon.
Right? Yes, he would. And his starter Pokemon
I would know that their abilities, like, were the basic starter abilities.
And because of this, this is then where we address that the family friend has a Emboar.
Yeah.
Because of the fact I had already made it up in my mind, the family friend would have the Pokemon that is strong against your starter, the starter you choose. So had you picked Emboar, he would have had Samurai. Had you picked Samurai, he would have had Superior.
So I chose wisely.
Yes, you did choose wisely, so good job. Good job.
Wow, I have and a Snorlax?
So this one, he has Emboar. And he looks at the Pokedex and he does agree, yeah, that's not the normal ability. That is what is known as a hidden ability for Pokemon.
Which Emboar has Reckless.
And then Samurott has Shell Armor. And that's
So
when Professor Juniper actually says, okay, I was gonna wait to tell you all this till after Shiro had picked his starter. But yes, these Pokemon are actually a little bit more rare than the normal ones I give out. They have all three of them have their hidden abilities. Another aspect that we pulled from the games for this story. And are you at the gym later?
No.
Okay. Do let me know when you're there. And she tells us this. And so that doesn't really help me decide which one to pick, but because I was looking at the two, I was going based off, okay, well, I know nothing about the gym leaders. And because of the fact you don't want to influence my choice, you don't tell me till after I pick my starter. And I decide, okay, well, since he picked Snivy, I'm going to go with Oshawott. Because the family friend has Emboar, so I was like, I want to have something different from the two of them, so I want Oshawott. And I take the Oshawott, which has Shell Armor. Not a terrible ability for an Oshawott, but it's definitely not as good as the contrary Snivy.
Did I do something wrong?
No, what did you do?
I can't find the...
Did you battle these two?
No, I don't even know how to get through them.
Okay, so you're gonna do this. I'm gonna go back to the start and I'm gonna show you. When you come into the gym, you go up this set of stairs.
Oh, okay.
Then you come down here. Yeah, and then come up through here. And instead of taking the stairs, you come through here and come down.
I know what I did wrong. Okay.
Yeah. But because of that, we now know about this, and she tells us, okay, I'm gonna let you travel. But I'm also gonna do something a little different for you two. She said, you two are gonna be research assistants. She said, if one of you becomes a champion, awesome. But your all's goal is to help me study the origin of Pokemon. Not just to fill up the Pokedex, you all are going to help me study the origins of certain Pokemon. So, I'm going to head back to New Vema Town, and you two are going to come with me, and you'll start your journey from there. Which, once again, me and Legendary are ecstatic. We're getting to go on a journey, but also means we got to say goodbye to our families and head on off to New Vema Town. Which is cool, not that big a deal. Over in New Vema Town, at about the same time that we're heading back to the lab, this is where we're starting to pull in more from the game rather than the anime. At the same time this is happening, and we're heading back to New Vema, another two boys, and a girl are getting their starter Pokemon, which is Hilbert, Charon, and Bianca. As me and Will had told the story to ourselves before, we did have interaction with some of the protagonists from the other games. And for the fact that we're starting in Unova, and we're starting in Black and White, and we'll eventually move forward into Black 2 and White 2, as we continue to tell these stories, we did agree we would interact with Hilbert, Charon, and Bianca. Or Sharon. I don't know how to really say his name.
Sharon.
So, of course, Hilbert's mostly associated with Oshawott for some reason. Don't know why, but he's mostly associated with Oshawott. So that means Sharon will have Snivy, and Bianca will have Tepig, which is pretty much how the anime tends to do this as well. So, there we go.
Bianca does have an Emboar in the end.
Yep, so this tends to work out.
Sharon had a Samurott though.
Yeah, it is weird that he had Samurott, but at the same point,
Well, no, it's not because freaking Trip had Superior.
here's the other big issue here with the anime. Sharon's already a gym leader in the anime. So anime took a big twist from the games, which is why I decided to pull more from the games.
The three of them have the starters.
And that's why I also pulled more from the game on this aspect than I did the anime. And that was for the fact of in the game Pokemon Masters, Hilbert is associated with Oshawott, which works out, and since Sharon always picks the stronger starter to Hilbert, and I have to make the association that Hilbert always chooses Oshawott, Sharon has to have Snivy. And due to this feature, we got the rarer starters out of those two, out of us and those three, because those starters have their normal abilities. Are you at Whitney yet, by the way?
About to be.
Okay. And
I'm there.
So around the time that they're doing the battles, we've just arrived in New Vemetown, and we're kind of chilling at the Pokemon Lab. Because she tells us, hey, I need you two to wait before I take you out to Route 1 and show you stuff, because I have 3 other trainers starting out. So we agree to wait and hang out. I'm fascinated by all the stuff in the research lab, whereas Legendary is as well, but he's more interested on getting out and catching Pokemon, which is understandable, you know? He's wanting to go battle some of these gym leaders and he wants to see the Unova region.
That could be a problem.
What?
Mammal Swine.
Yeah, I'm on her second Pokemon. Both were weak to grass.
That's
so...
my second.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh, okay, that one might be an issue.
God, I one-shot it with
Look.
Oh, that's a problem.
I have Bite.
That's a problem.
I have Bite. We should be good. Yeah,
No,
we're
that's
good.
Still a problem.
Yeah, I one-shotted. We're good.
Toxicroak?
And her last mon is a Plusle. Oh, yo, we sweeping. Oh god, I resist. We're good.
Toxicroak, the only thing I got super effective against you is Peck.
And this is where Legendary actually goes to tell me a little something ahead of time. He said, hey, so since we are battling the gym leaders along the way, because we had discussed on the way to Nivema that we would both take on the gym leaders and everything. He said, I'm going to give you a tip about the first gym leaders. He's like, the first one's pick based on the starter Pokemon you chose. And since you chose...
Oshawott?
Yeah, I picked Oshawott. And he's like, since you chose Oshawott, you're going to be fighting a grass type, which neither one of your Pokemon can beat, really. And me being the optimistic kind of guy I am, I'm like, oh, well, I'll just figure something out. And
Shadow Force came in clutch.
he was like, oh, okay. And that's when Hilbert, Sharon, and Bianca walk on in. Oh, I got Mirror Shot as a TM, by the way.
How did you get her to...
What?
Oh, yeah, you gotta walk back. That's right.
Yeah, you gotta walk back up to her. It's all good. And so we head back, and we're listening to her talk to Sharon and them, watch them get their Pokedex, and we then get acquainted with them. And Hilbert, because, well, he's the protagonist for Black and White, but he's not the protagonist for the story. He does talk. He's kind of excited to meet other trainers, and when they find out we're from Black City, which is a place they've never really heard of, they've never left New Vemetown. they're ecstatic to meet trainers from a whole nother city. And they find out we have 2 Pokemon already. And they ask us, wait, did you catch those? And we tell them no, our friend caught them for us and are like hatched for us, or hatched for you, not caught for me. We need to go in here, by the way.
Mine was raised from a baby.
Yep, yours is raised from a baby, and at this point, Shinx is level 8 from growing stronger in the battle. Not strong enough to learn Charge, unfortunately. And because Will won the battle, his leveled up to level 9. So I don't know what...
Bite.
Dino gets Bite, I think, at that point, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I do have my knowledge. I need to heal before I progress and go try to do encounters.
That's what I was doing.
And with this information, Professor Juniper then decides, alright, you all, let's go out to the first route and I'll show you all how to catch a Pokemon. Because the family friend, unfortunately, wasn't allowed to teach us, so we did need to know this info. We were already gifted the Pokeballs.
Well, I would already know how to throw it.
You would know how to throw it, but you would still want a demonstration just for the sake of knowing how. You know?
Because I would obviously watch how the family friend would throw a Pokeball.
Yeah, so you're gonna mimic this information, because once again, the family friend has a connection with you. You got a Dino from him, and his ace is a Hydreigon. So you're going to take any bit of knowledge from him that you can get. But unfortunately, since you were a younger age, he was not allowed to actually fully teach you how to catch a Pokemon. You know? So you can only get experience fully from just seeing him throw a Pokeball. That's not enough to, like, catch a Pokemon, you know? So Professor Juniper showing us how is a big help to you. And we get out to Route 1. She does the catching tutorial, so we then learn how to catch a Pokemon through that. Which is when Bianca then proposes the idea, hey, let's have a catching contest and see who can catch the most Pokemon. And Sharon, his goal is completing the Dex and becoming the champion. His goal isn't the same as mine in Legendaries because of the fact, well, our goal is really to study Origin and battle the gym leaders along the way. We have a goal, but not the same one as them. Set up Sunny Day. And he said, but Sharon says something a bit different this time because there's now 5 of us instead of 3. He's like, well, we're kind of at an unfair advantage because they already have 2 Pokemon. He said that really wouldn't be fair because they're guaranteed to win either way if they catch more than us. So this is when Hilbert chimes in. He said, well, let's have 2 separate contests. A contest between them 2, and then a contest between us 3. Which Sharon obliges with. He's perfectly fine with. Shuts him up. So, bearing your knowledge on Route 1 from Unova, Will, because you have more knowledge on me than I do, because I don't really play Black and White that often.
Mm-hmm.
What Route 1 Mons are there?
Well, we got Lillipup, we got Pidove, we have Purloin, and then Patrat.
Which I don't think either of us will really catch the Patrat.
Patrat would be useless.
Because at this point...
I could see more of a use for... Lillipup would be way more useful than Patrat.
Yeah, it's more versatile. But bearing this information in mind...
One more evolution.
Because I now know I need to catch something. Oh, Bouncy, welcome to the stream, by the way. I now know that I need to catch something to deal with a grass type. And along the way to Nuvema, you were telling me a bit more about type advantages, and I learned that grass is weak to flying. What?
What am I supposed to do right here? I'm playing the squid game.
What are you doing? Let me see.
It says save 3 more zapfish. I don't understand.
I honestly don't know. I've never played that mini game.
Oh.
That's one of those situations I have to tell you to figure it out. But since I know that, and I now know that P-Dove is on the first route, my goal is to catch a P-Dove. It's going to help me against the gym leader, and I need to know that. What are you going to try and catch? Because I'm genuinely curious, because I know you won't catch Purloin because of overlap typing. You know?
Well, most likely, because most likely I wouldn't view, like, Lillipup wouldn't be viewed as a long-term Pokemon. Neither
Mike
would
Zinn,
Purloin.
welcome to the stream.
I don't think nothing on Route 1 would be long-term.
Yeah, but you're still catching stuff because of the fact, well, we're now in a competition against each other. We need to catch something.
But I would definitely see more value in using Lillipup and Pidove.
So you would catch Lillipup and P-Dove. I think I would catch, P-Dove, definitely. I'd probably catch Lillipup because I'm just like, oh, cool, a dog, let's catch it.
Lillipup gets Bite, it evolves early.
Yeah. So, those two Mons are pretty much definitely...
Stoutland is pretty much like Gen 5's version of Luxray, just worse.
Yeah. And at that point, we've now got both 4 Pokemon each. Because once again, yeah, we're having the competition, but we're not really taking it as seriously as the other 3, you know?
Here we're just thinking about the gym.
And we get up to them, and we find out Sharon has caught Lillipup. He did not find a P-Dove. But at this point, he did not catch anything, really, that was of interest to him. He did catch the other Mons, but he didn't add them to his team. So he's not really counting them in the challenge. Because once again, his goal is to fill up the Pokedex.
They would be on his team until he can get to a Pokemon Center.
Oh yeah, so he caught... I think the only thing he didn't find on Route 1 then would be P-Dove, because that is a rare encounter on Route 1.
P-Dove's not rare.
Is it not? I've never found P-Dove on Route 1.
No, everything has the same rate.
Does it?
On Route 1.
I'm looking real quick.
I think so, anyways. If not,
I'm 90%.
slightly different.
I'm 90% sure.
Because I found a P-Dove there every single time.
I never find it. Yeah, it's rare.
What? How?
It's got a 10% spawn rate.
It's a starting bird. What?
It's a starting bird, but it's 10%. Because the other 2 are 50. Well, the other 3 are 50. Annie Sen, welcome to the stream. And, well...
Just find each other.
Wait, what the heck? Why am I facing a Porygon Z?
Oh, why are you facing Porygon Z?
I mean, either way, I win, but... But bearing this information in mind, he has caught 3 extra Pokemon, so he is now on the same par as us. He's got 4. Bianca only caught... Bianca only caught Purloin.
Yeah.
Have you gotten your encounter on
no
30 on this one yet? Because this is 35.
No.
So, good, I could run from this. So, Bianca's only got 2 Pokemon. And Hilbert caught himself Lillipup and Patrat. He did not find a Purloin, and he did not find Pidove. So none of the original 3 found Pidove. And, well, the winner of their challenge is Sharon, and then they notice we only have 4 Pokemon. They're like, did you both just not want anything else? And we were like, no, we weren't taking this seriously. They were like, so they noticed that, and they're like, oh, I guess we really should have asked if you really wanted to participate in this. And we were like, yeah, because we didn't take it seriously. We weren't wanting to. So we then all go up into Asperitia, or not Asper. Is it Accumula? I think it is.
Accumula, yeah.
Yeah, we go into Accumula Town, and we talk to Professor Juniper. She shows the other 3 around the Pokemon Center. We just kind of go in, and we're buying some Pokeballs and potions, getting kind of ready for the next gym, you know? This is when Team Plasma comes into play.
Stop fighting spoilers.
And
I already have it before you. Leave me alone.
Unfortunately, this is also where we kind of split from Hilbert in them. Because we're now changing the story. Our interactions are going to change how certain things go. We decide we're going to let Dino and Shinx out of their Pokeballs. We're going to kind of interact with them in Accumula Town and take a small break from all the walking, you know?
So, I got my encounter.
Okay, what's your encounter?
Pikachu, female.
Okay, Pikachu ain't bad. Raichu would be good to have.
No, it's not. I'm not mad about Raichu.
And I got a male Horsey.
That's not bad.
Kingdra ain't bad. I will take a Kingdra.
Kingdra's good.
And, well, you know, we tend to, like, Hilbert and them, they see Getsus and everything, but they don't really get to interact with N.
Oh, God. What's the name of the replacement gym leader in Journeys for Lieutenant Surge?
I don't remember. I know that's definitely who we're interacting with, though, if that's the route you're thinking about.
What?
For the replacement gym leader for Lieutenant Surge.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be interacting with them when it comes time for Kanto. But anyways, I also caught the Horsey.
I need to look up her name.
Yeah. Horsey is not claimed, by the way. So I'm going to name it Anison after the person who just popped into chat. So welcome to the team, Anison. Or, well, not even welcome to the team. Welcome to...
He's kissed.
Okay, cool. But...
And she also uses a Raichu.
yeah, she's who we interact with in the story. When we get to Kanto.
So we have to go up, right?
Yeah, we have to go up, and oh wow, National Park, I just got like the best encounter. Because that is...
Focus, you know we
can't use it yet, but you know what? I don't care.
Totally. No, if I get a Groudon, you know.
You get a Groudon. We may have to do some discussions.
Some discussions.
But, so, Getsus does his little speech and then walks off, and the crowd kind of disperses. All the murmurs about liberating Pokemon from Pokeballs and stuff. And, you know, Hilbert, Sharon, and Bianca, well, Bianca wasn't even there for it, but Hilbert and Sharon, they're kind of talking off to the side. They don't really notice N. And N approaches me and Legendary and talks about how he can hear the voices of our Pokemon.
If you weren't female.
What?
Be nice if you weren't female.
I know.
No, I'm talking about Aggron.
Oh. Aurasphere. Ooh, boy.
Aurasphere?
It has Aurasphere already at level 12.
I forget in this gen electric types can still get paralyzed.
Yes, they can.
No, I don't want your phone number.
And, well, we were talking, and then decides he wants to battle one of us to determine his thoughts and to hear the voices of one of our Pokemon again. But he decides to let us decide who he wants to battle, or who he gets to battle. So, Legendary, in this type of situation, we're going to do a coin flip, you know?
A what? Wait, what?
We're going to do a coin flip for the story. So, you will get to decide, since, of course, you won the battle earlier on, you will get to decide first what side of the coin you want. Whoever wins this coin flip battles in.
I guess Tails.
Alright, cool. It is Tails. You will be battling N.
Luck of the Irish.
No, look at the Irish. You son of a bitch. By the way, what's your encounter?
Gyarados.
Ooh. Gyarados ain't bad.
Gyarados with pressure.
Ooh.
What?
Just saying. Pressure. Not one of the best abilities for it, but it's alright.
Could be worse.
Could be worse. Why does this just say text? Okay. It's not a link, so I'm not worried about it. But,
yeah.
N sends out his Purloin. It's level 7 and only knows Scratch and Growl. So, Legendary, you now have to,
What?
pick a Pokemon to send out against his Purloin.
Well, you know who I'd send out.
Who are you sending out?
Snivy.
You're sending out Snivy. Alright, cool.
Duh.
You send out your Snivy. It's level 7 due to the fact of, you did use it in some of the battles to catch some of your the 2 Pokemon you caught. So, this battle's going to be different. The battles in these parts of the story, they're going to be interactive with us for the fact we need to kind of make the story a bit more interesting. So, I'm going to pull up the damage calculator for this, Will, since we do need that.
Oh, God. We're pulling out the damage calculator.
We are pulling up the damage calculator. Because I do need to, like, calculate, like, your stats and stuff, you know? For Snivy. Or actually, no, I don't even need to. I know who's gonna win, like, obviously. It's a freaking Purloin. It's not winning.
Purloin. What?
I think we'll do the interactive battle with the gym leader. How does that work?
Also,
You know?
there you go.
Yeah,
Makes more sense.
We'll do interactive
I'm
battles
sitting here
with
like,
the gym leaders.
So
I don't,
Purloin, though? Like,
maybe later on with N we'll do interactive, but I guess for Purloin, no. Togekiss is not claimed. What do I name this?
Togekiss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw an all ball out there. Shout out to Legends Arceus, Kojita.
Yo, let's go.
I didn't want to say Cynthia because Garchomp,
Kogita, yeah.
so I said Kojita.
So we defeat you defeat N, and he does his little speech and leaves as per usual.
As I don't care.
And well, because really you didn't even take any damage. Your Snivy managed to avoid any scratch attack that Purloin let loose, and when it used Leer, it just kind of kept boosting your Snivy's defense. So
Freaking.
Really, N just had no chance.
Freaking Purloin, no.
Forget Purloin. And bearing this information in mind, we just we go on and head out to Route 2. And the difference between us and the other three, our mother isn't gonna stop us. We don't get to get running. We don't have to wait to get running shoes or stuff. We just get to keep going.
Yep.
And our interaction with the other three is kind of at a minimum, just to kind of progress story's sake. We get out to Route 2, and we start to notice other Pokemon kind of out in the wild, because there is a rare Mon on Route 2, being Wynot.
Screw that.
So that was going to be my question to you. Were we going to go after Wynot? What route is this?
It's awful.
I don't know what route this
Wobbuffet is 100% a Pokemon I did not think deserved a baby. There was absolutely no point in Wobbuffet having a baby for Mon.
I'm trying to make sure we haven't already hit 36. We have not. Good.
This is my Kenner, right?
Yes. And, well, we really don't see anything on Route 2 that we need. So we kind of just walk through it, you know? And because this is a story, any battles we did on Route 2 we're really not going to address. The only thing we're going to address is that our Pokemon are now a bit stronger.
Yeah.
You know, Legendary's Dino is now up to level 12.
Alright.
I don't know if he gets any moves at that point. I'm going to leave that to you.
Hold on. Yes, he gets headbutt.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure you get rid of Tackle for that. You're going to...
No kidding.
Snivy is now up to level 11. Like, it's right up there with the Dino, because it's a starter. It levels up quick. Gains a lot of experience.
So, Snivy will have Tackle, Leer, Vine Whip, and Wrap.
Alright. Your Lillipup and Pidove are tad bit falling short, because you really had no use for them in the battles. However, they are up to level 9. Both of them are.
Hold on, repeat it.
Both Lillipup and Pidove are now at level 9. They didn't get a lot of XP, but...
Leer, Odor Sleuth, and Bite.
Okay.
Well, Pidove will have Gust, Growl, and Leer.
Okay.
Getting Quick Attack at level 11.
Okay. However, for battles I did on Route 2, I battled a bunch of wild Pokemon just for the fact that I wanted to catch a Purloin. I didn't catch one out on Route 1. and happened to see one. But instead of using my Oshawott for that battle, I decided I was going to use Pidove and get it trained up to battle against the gym leader. Because once again, you knew the strat and you warned me. And in that exchange, my Shinx is now level 11. My
Okay.
Pidove being at the same level. So I don't have Spark, but I do have Charge on my Shinx.
You said PETA was a level 11?
Level
11 as
11.
well?
Yeah, it's level 11
So
as
we'll
well.
have to make attack.
Did you get your encounter on Route 36, by the way?
No, I keep finding freaking Dust Noirs.
Oh. And, well, we're now at the point, we're in Striaton City.
Okay, there we go.
What you got?
Explode.
Ooh, Explode ain't bad. What gender, by the way?
Male.
Thank you. Rattata male, can't use either way.
Yeah, that's a no-go either way.
Yo, Jocelyn, welcome to the stream, and thank you for subscribing. Let's go. Thank you so much. Relicanth, level Relicanth male, can't use. Electrite.
Oh, I don't think I picked up the watering can.
Did you not? Go back and get it real quick. Did you catch?
I'm a dummy.
You caught the Explode though, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What'd you get?
I got Electrike.
Nice.
Alright, while you go get the watering can, I am going to continue the story a bit. Because this is where we meet Fennel. We get a call on our ex-transceiver from Professor Juniper. And she tells us, hey, I got a friend named Fennel in Striaton City. Would you all do me a favor and pay her a visit? And she gives us the address, and we decide, yeah, we're supposed to be helping her out anyways, so we'll go check out what she needs us to. And we go, and we talk to Fennel, and she tells us about the Dream Yard, where we can get more Pokemon, and she tells us about a Pokemon named Muna. I don't know if Muna piques your your interest, Will.
For now, yes.
Okay. She tells us Muna is a psychic type,
Psychic.
which neither one of us actually have, so Muna would come in use for, at least me, it would. Not for you,
It would
mostly.
catch-
It would be good for you for catching mons, yeah.
Well, no, it'd be good for me because it's a psychic type.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of psychic types early on.
exactly. And so, we decided, yeah, we'll go check out Muna, and...
I don't think that's the only thing you can find there, though.
No, you can find Purloin and Patrat as well. As well as,
You can find Albino, too.
yeah, but you can also find Musharna, Kricketune, Ariados, Ledian. But they're in the dark grass.
Right. So, I'm trying to find a flower shop.
It's right beside the gym, to the right.
Found the bike shop.
Yo, let's go.
I don't think we could get a bike yet.
Yeah, we can.
Do we want it?
Not really.
Doesn't have a use, huh?
Yeah, not really. And so, we head to the Dream Yard, which we also find the trainer who gives us one of the monkeys. Now, as much as I don't like the monkeys in actuality, but for this story, I do decide to pick up the monkey and use it for a while. Just for the fact that I don't have anything better to use. In
You
the
get
fact
Pansy.
I get Pansear, which gives me a fire type.
I
You
get
get Panpour. Yes. Which gives you a water type. I don't know how long you will keep Panpour. But I think
Not
that
long.
let's see, because now you will now
I would
have
not use it very long.
you now have Dino, Snivy, Lillipup, Pidove, and Panpour. And Muna. We both catch Muna, which now puts me with Lillipup, Shinx, Pidove, Oshawott, Pansear, and Muna, which now gives us full teams of 6 to use during these gym battles. Both of our Munas happen to be level 10 when we caught them. So that does help us. Which now...
Just look at it real fast.
Yeah, you're good. Take your time.
Defense Curl, Psywave, Lucky Chan, and Yawn. Getting Psybeam at 11.
Okay. So this is where we then decide, because now we're back in Striaton City. We've talked to Fennel. We gave her the Dream Mist that she needed. So
Yeah.
we now need to decide who's going to get to take on a gym leader first. Because
It wouldn't matter.
It wouldn't matter because we're fighting different ones, but at the same point, there's only one battlefield in the gym.
That doesn't mean we can't do it at the same time.
It does and it don't, because we're doing interactive gym battles, so that's too hard to try and calc, you know?
I guess.
So, let's see. Do you want to spin a wheel for that? Or
I guess so.
make it easier? So, let's see. Are you back to the tree or no?
Almost.
Okay. Let me know.
And I'm there.
Alright, give me a sec. And set.
Trying to think.
So, I'm spinning the wheel now. I'll let you know what it lands on. You can go ahead and use the squirt bottle, by the way.
Alright.
And it landed on you. Right off the rip. How did I know? So, because you chose Snivy, you have to fight Chili.
Yep.
Chili has Lillipup and Pansear.
Right.
What is your what's your tree, by the way?
Vespiquen.
Abra.
You better hope that thing doesn't run.
Yes, well, thank you for reminding me how much they love to run from me. Safari Ball.
Safari Ball.
I have like 20 of them. Oh god, it's teleporting.
No.
It's
Here we go.
teleporting. Yep, there it goes.
And goodbye. Goodbye, encounter.
I'm just gonna mark fled beside Abra.
Fled. So I guess I just killed the Vespiquen.
Yeah, you're good. And so, now we're at a point where it's an interactive battle. And since
I don't care about the corn berries.
Since you are now the one who is doing the battle first, you have to fight. So Chili comes out. He starts using his amazing Lillipup of level 12. What do you send out?
For Lillipup?
for Lillipup.
Where do I need to go? My question.
You go up.
Go up.
Yep. And how I'm gonna do the interactive battles, I'm gonna spin a wheel. It's gonna say hit or miss. If it lands on miss, your attack misses.
Why?
Because I realized at the start of the game, at the start of this story, I said I wasn't gonna rely on actual HP.
Now, what about accuracy?
I will rely on accuracy checks. That I do rely on. So
I was gonna say, like,
if it's a move that has less accuracy, if it's a move that does less accuracy, but I do have to do it for Pokemon like Lillipup.
So for Lillipup,
Because it has bite, but I think that's 100 accuracy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
that's 100, yeah.
Yeah. What is Incinerate for Pansear?
Incinerate?
That 100?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's 100
Hold
as
on.
well.
Stupid ads. Yeah.
So, bearing this in mind,
Lillipup? For Lillipup, I'd probably just use Snivy.
okay. So you send in Snivy. What does Snivy have? Because Snivy, I think Snivy does have a
What's
move that
level
could
is
miss.
Snivy?
Snivy is 11.
Snivy, it would have tackle, but
What else do you
I
have?
don't know, in this Leer, Vine Whip, and Wrap.
Vine Whip's 100, ain't it?
Vine Whip's 100, Wrap is 90.
Okay.
Tackle's 100 in this gen.
So bear in mind, we aren't relying on normal HP, but hit or miss is for when we're having to do accuracy checks.
Obviously, I would go for Stab Vine Whip.
Alright. On Lillipup, a Stab Vine Whip, with it being level 12. So I do need to run the damage calc there. Because of the fact... Oh, by the way, I'm going to do my encounter as well. Route 37, my encounter is a female Venomoth. Because, fortunately, you're guaranteed to hit.
If only it was...
You're guaranteed to hit either way.
Yeah.
So we do have to determine, because I am going to have to run at certain points HP, and that's going to be for gym battles mostly, just for the fact we do have to tell the story properly. So Lillipup, who is level 12, you have Contrary on your Snivy.
That's dupes. It's another Houndoom.
Nice.
It's also dupes. It's another Jolteon.
Alright. Vine Whip. So this is where we need to do. We need to also run a wheel saying high roll or low roll.
Okay.
Because when you're running a damage calc, you have to know.
That's Eevee.
So you got an Eevee?
Oh wait, that's species, isn't it?
For you?
Yeah, because I have a Jolteon.
Then yeah, that's species.
Shit.
So here we go. We're gonna spin the wheel for high low roll or low roll. And you get and you get a high roll. So, let's see. High roll is 19%.
Everything's going my way, huh?
What?
Everything's going my way, huh?
Yeah, it really is. So, 100 minus 19.
Luck of the Irish, I'm telling you.
Accidentally hit our thing. I need to stop using my
Speaking of,
numpad.
there's another big sis mag.
So, that brings the Lillipup down to 29 HP.
Nice. Hey, it's Buzz Buzz.
Yo, let's go. Is that your encounter?
Yes, this is a Licked.
Yo, let's go. So,
The Venomoth was female, right?
yes.
Yeah, this is a male Licked.
So, you managed to get it down to 29 from 36 HP. So, pretty good. Pretty good.
That doesn't sound right.
Actually it is. From a high roll, it only does 19%. And 100 minus 19 is 81.
How? Lillipup is not bulky.
Vine Whip's physical. Its defense stat is higher than your attack stat. And that is proper count. Lillipup goes for Bite. Bite being 100% accurate. Does not, so bearing that in mind, Bite's 100% accurate, so we don't even do an accuracy check. We have to spin a wheel for high roll or low roll. Are you ready? Did you catch the Elekid, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're spinning the wheel. Now, Bite has a 4-hit KO, and it's a high chance to 4-hit KO. So bear that in mind as we progress. Luckily, you got a low roll this time. So, low roll is 23.5% from 100.
Okay.
So, brings you to 77%. You are down from 34 HP to 23. So, do you want to try a different move? On your Snivy.
What else would I go for?
What else do you have?
Tackle, Leer, and Wrap.
Okay. Bear this in mind. You could use Leer, drop the defense stat. Because if you drop the defense stat, you're going to have a better chance to take down the, take down Lillipup. Because if you keep using Vine Whip, Lillipup's going to beat you. Hands down, Lillipup will win. What?
I guess go for Leer.
Alright.
Am I seriously?
Leer.
My Altaria gets frozen in double battle, and my Rayquaza gets put to sleep.
Leer takes down the Lillipup by one thing. We now have to roll for the Lillipup to see if it gets a high roll or low roll on Bite. Luckily, it gets another low roll, which will now I'm going to switch on here. Sorry, I'm also trying to fix to where I went on here. So Bite is 23.5 now as well, so minus 23.5 brings you down to an even 53 on your health. You're now down to 21 HP. Okay. So, do you want to go back to using Vine Whip?
Yeah.
Alright. Vine Whip now has a high roll chance of 33.3% or 25.
Right.
Alright. Low roll. Okay, so you got a low roll this time. However, you got lucky. And you managed to get a crit. Which means you're now doing 52.7 from 81.
Wait, what?
You'll see. It's now going to bring it to 28.
No, my Gyarados changed abilities.
Oh.
What? Huh?
How did it change abilities?
I don't know. It has Snow Cloak now.
I wonder if it has Trace.
I don't know.
Because did it do it mid-battle?
No, it has Snow. It just has Snow Cloak in the PC.
I don't know then. So
Pikachu has Ice Body. Explode has Torrent. Wicked has Water Veil. Okay. What's up?
So, right now, Lillipup is down to 14 HP. It goes for Bite. Which is 62 minus.
We do get a few encounters here, don't we?
Yes, we do.
First, I'm gonna check my Mart.
High roll. So it did minus 29. Bringing you down to 33%. You now have 11 HP left on your Snivy.
Oh.
In order to win this, you need a crit. Desperately.
That's smart.
What?
That's not the smart thing to do.
What do you mean that's not the smart thing to do?
To rely on a crit, that's not smart.
You either need a crit or you need to switch from Snivy.
Just found the TM for Hyper Beam.
Yo, let's go. You either need to rely on a crit, because unfortunately, even if, well, actually, either way, either one of you need to rely on a crit to Oko this turn.
Thanks, bro.
Because both of you right now have a guaranteed 2-hit KO from the moves.
Right.
However, if either one of you crit, it's a guaranteed one-shot.
So, I'm here at Mount Mortar.
Mount Mortar?
Yeah.
I'm checking my box Pokemon's abilities.
I already did.
I haven't yet. Okay, Horsey has Poison Point. Togekiss has Color Change. Electrike with Keen Eye. And
Magic
Venomoth
Guard.
with Magic Guard. Good to know.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna check my second Mart. Because, just made it to Equity. Gotta check.
Yeah, I already checked second mark. I'm sitting there like, wow.
Oh, wait, that's my normal Mart. Hold on.
But we can get Great Balls now, too.
Yes. Ooh, lemonade.
Fist Plate?
Okay.
The Fist Plate? Alright.
Yeah, that was Fist Plate.
Get that for Heracross.
Could be. Route 42.
This will be your encounter. You got Mirror Shot. Nice.
I already had one.
You got two.
Obtained HMO4. Oh, thanks.
Well, thanks for strength, dog.
So, what do you plan to do here?
Yeah.
Do you plan to
For what?
just go on ahead and try to hit it with Vine Whip, or do you want to switch?
Do I have any healing items?
No, this is your encounter, Will. And yes, you do have healing
How is
items.
this my encounter?
Because I got Route 37.
Oh, yeah, you get the Venomoth, that's right.
Yeah. You do have healing items. You have, you bought 5 potions from the Pokemart.
That's a good encounter.
What's up?
Regigigas.
Yo. Whoa.
Finally find out what this thing has.
Did you hear what I said, though?
Yeah, I have potions.
You have 5
And how
potions.
much is Snivy's max HP?
Max HP on Snivy is 34. You're at 11.
So if I healed with a potion,
Yes.
and Bite does 20%, you said?
Bite right now at a high roll is 29.4. Low roll is 23.5.
So yeah, I would probably use a potion.
Alright, so you use a potion. Brings you up to 31.
And are we going with Hisui logic with this?
With what? No. You gotta go with
With
Gen
the
5.
battle-
What do you mean with the battle
Okay.
rule?
Where you can heal and get an attack off in the same turn.
No. You gotta go off of Gen 5.
Okay.
Alakazam, by the way, for my encounter.
Nice. That's not a bad pair.
No.
Too bad we'd have to swap Behemoth and Kong for it.
I just gotta hope it doesn't decide to turn around and use Teleport, because I know it still has it.
I gotta hope this Regigigas doesn't wreck my stuff.
And there goes Teleport.
No!
You can catch the Regigigas. I'll let you catch it. Just so you can see what ability it is, because I did that earlier. Remember? So, Bite.
Fossils now.
What?
Fossils now.
He gets a low roll, by the way, with the Lillipup. So, from 91 minus 23, you're going to go down to 68. Vine Whip, because I know you're going to hit with that.
Oh, I figured out what this Regigigas has.
What?
Speed boost.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, fossils. Fossils. Fossils? Fossils. Calling it.
You're calling fossils right now.
I'm calling fossils right now.
Alright, Vine Whip is going to do a high roll, which is 33. Now, I need to roll. Will you get a crit? I'm coin flipping for. Heads is crit, tails is no crit, so flip. And you get another crit, which means the Lillipup is now down. Lillipup has been defeated. Also, if you're calling fossils, go ahead and re-encounter that.
I'm calling fossils. No, I got the Regigigas. I'm taking that.
You're like, fuck.
This is the mon I was on when I called fossils, so this is the mon I get.
You're like, no, we are not losing Regigigas. So fossil
Like,
encounter for me.
No. No.
You have to tell us one of your fossils, by the way.
Knowing my luck, I would find a Caterpie afterwards.
Look at this bullshit. Look at this fucking bullshit.
I swear to God. Do you have anything to put that thing to sleep?
Yeah, but it takes 2 turns. Wait, what does fastball do?
No. Catch fast Pokemon?
I don't know if teleport counts as fast. I don't think it does.
Is Abra fast?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, because I would outspeed right here.
Abra?
Mm-hmm.
Abra. Milk and cookies like your Santa Claus.
There we go. Took 3 tries. Took three tries, but we got him.
That was stressful.
Naming it Ava. So now he brings out his Panseer.
Right.
Panseer is level 14 and doesn't have any drops.
And I get the option to switch.
You do get the option to switch.
Which I am. I'm going to be swapped to get that Dino.
Dino. By the way, your Snivy is now level 14, by the way, due to that battle.
Awesome.
So, congrats.
Awesome.
However, Dino is only level 12.
Dino also has Dragon Rage.
That is fair. That is true. However, that's not going to kill. That's not going to kill.
Still do a lot of damage, and I resisted stab, so I'll be good.
You will be good, yes. 38. Let's see. Dino also, I will go ahead and confirm Dino's nature for you.
Not to mention, I have freaking Earth Power.
You do have Earth Power, which, not gonna lie, Earth Power doesn't kill.
Still, though. I'll be good.
Oh, wait, no. If it crits, it kills. Never mind. If it's a high roll crit, you kill.
I'm going to the left.
Okay, that's fine. Give me a second.
I like how you just like, oh, it teleported. Just like, no.
Oh, by the way, your Dino's nature is modest.
Of course it is.
It's a bred Dino. You got a really good Dino.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you.
Your Shinx is not the best Shinx.
Actually, no. I do have an Adamant Nature Shinx, which is
yeah,
good
but you
for
don't have
Luxray.
you don't have a gut Shinx.
I do not, but I have Intimidate. Intimidate will be good. Don't worry. You'll see why. So you do have Earth Power. You have Dragon Rage. You also have Headbutt.
Yeah, I don't think Headbutt would be the best option.
Well, I mean, neither is Dragon Rage, but Dragon Rage is gonna do
What do you mean
95%.
Dragon Rage isn't? What do you mean Dragon Rage isn't? It always does 40.
Okay, so are you going Dragon Rage right off the rip?
Yes.
So it's down to 2.
Obviously, because then it guarantees me the kill. afterwards because I will live anything it throws at me.
Yeah, because workup ain't gonna help you here, or help Chili here, and Chili, well, he seems to think it will. However, you also need to bear in mind, I don't think the first gym leaders use potions, do they?
No.
So, Chili pretty much thinks, oh, I'm gonna go for workup. It's gonna guarantee me the win. He fails to realize that Dragon Rage, it kills either way. So, you get your
Anything
first.
I do.
You get your first badge. Guaranteed,
I'm
there's your first badge.
I'm a fighting genius.
Which means it's my turn.
Wait, did you catch the Pokemon?
Wait, what did I encounter something?
I thought you did.
I don't know if I did. I'm not even gonna count that because I don't think if I fought something I ran, thinking it wasn't my encounter. So there we go, far-fetched.
Yeah, I know it was. It was at a Azumarill.
Oh, I thought that was a trainer battle. That's what it was.
Nope.
I'm not counting that. I was storytelling.
Farfetch? We mailed Farfetch. I got a mailed Poliwrath. As a pair.
Well, and now that we're at this point, we need to remember Shiro's not a fighting genius. Like you. And decides, because bear in mind, we're also having to go off of the logic that we can only send out 2 Pokemon per battle.
What world do you live in?
Because that's how the anime works, sir.
No, anime's 3.
Not if they only have 2.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm going off that logic, sir.
Going off that logic.
Okay, so bearing this in mind, I'm fighting Silent.
What's your Farfetch?
Sir, I'm trying to pull shit up.
Then tell the story while you're doing it.
Okay. Silent uses Lillipup and Pansage. You go to sleep, Farfetch. Thank you.
Okay, go to sleep, boy.
Get in the ball. Alright.
Get in. Just get in.
So I need to determine what I'm sending out against Lillipup. Got quite a few different options. Mm-hmm. I can't attack.
From your perspective.
From my perspective, bearing in mind that Shiro is not a fighting genius with Pokemon.
Fighting genius.
And struggles with his type advantages.
I didn't tell you anything about Lillipup.
You did not tell me anything about Lillipup. The only thing Lillipup usually is weak to is fighting. Got the Farfetch'd, by the way.
Right. Which I believe you would most likely. You'd most likely run with Shanks.
Yeah, I'd probably would run in with Shanks thinking, because I do know that Silent is a grass type user. So I plan to send in P-Dove. I do plan to send in P-Dove against Pansage.
Okay. P-Dove instead of Pansear?
I wouldn't send out Pansear because of the fact I had already planned to use P-Dove. That's why I had caught it.
Okay.
So, I lead out with Shanks. Shanks is level 11.
Always close to evolving.
Yes, he is. But
And I have a long way to go to evolving.
here's where things get interesting. Shinx has Intimidate,
Mm.
which helps us out.
You were right.
Farah. And is an adamant nature.
Why is this legit Pokemon D&D?
It really is. For the interactive battles, it is. The story, the rest of the story, not really.
It kind of is, actually. The only thing is, we're not rolling if we catch the Pokemon or not.
So, Intimidate drops to -1 on that Lillipup for attack. I have to finish that gym battle at least before we end stream, because we're at the 2-hour mark almost.
Are we?
Yeah. So, bearing this in mind, I don't have Spark yet. Still.
No, you don't have a stab move.
So I still have to rely on certain tactics. So I'm going to go for Leer on the first one.
Mm.
Since I've learned a little bit what it does and know for a fact it's going to help.
Right.
The issue is, Bite for me doesn't do as much as it would for you because I had Intimidate
Mm.
to help me out. So,
Right.
I now need to roll if Bite's going to high roll or low roll.
Right. Right.
I get lucky, it low rolled. And then I have to flip to see if
Low
it
roll.
crit. It did not crit. Thank God. If it crit, that would have been a problem.
Intimidate would have been meaningless at that point.
Yeah. So, I take 20%.
20%.
Which brings me down to 80% on
But
that.
you do outspeed.
I do outspeed, yes. Wait, no, I don't.
So you took 20% before you did Leer.
Yeah, I took... Oh, wait, so no. So I need to... Well, yeah, I took 20% before I did Leer. So... But that did weaken his defense, which means I do need to roll again.
Which means your tackle does a lot more.
Yes. Flip again. Tails. So I got a high roll, no crit from Bite, which is 26. So brings me to 65 for some reason. Because damage calculator likes to fix things up properly. I'm gonna save. So now I need to tackle. Tackle.
Or you are winning.
Here we go. Spin the wheel.
High roll or low roll?
I got a high roll. Now I flip the coin for crit. And I got a crit. Holy shit.
That's a lot of damage.
That is pure luck. That is 77% on that Lillipup.
That's a lot of damage.
That is pure luck at its finest there. That brings it...
But it gets its move off first, right?
It does get its move off first. Which is why I calced that beforehand.
Okay.
I am now down to 22 HP. He's down to 12. So He's
Do
gonna
you
go
live
for...
another?
I do live another, yes. As long as he doesn't crit. He does not crit.
Thank God.
Minus 26. 39%. Which corrects itself to 38. I am down to 13 HP. So, at this point, because he moved first, I'm clearly going to tackle.
Yeah.
So, the question is, will I get another crit? If I crit, I win against the Lillipup.
If you don't crit?
If I crit. If I don't
What
crit,
happens
if I don't crit, I have to potion up. Clearly. Low roll.
No, that... No.
Do I crit, though? I do not crit. Which means... However... Actually, no. Even with the low roll. With the low
You
roll.
win?
Let's see. 33%.
Should win.
No, I don't.
What?
I do not. He lived on 1.
Oh my god.
He lived on 1. Are you serious?
Oh my god. Are you serious right now?
Had I high rolled, I would have won that. Oh my god. Okay.
Would have won against
rolls.
Lollipop.
He lows rolls.
Does he crit?
He does not. So, 38 minus 20 brings me to 18% on that. Brings me to 3 HP, which I tackle. Either way, whether I high roll or low roll, he loses. He loses the Lillipup. He loses the Lillipup. I got the low roll. Either way, I win against the Lillipup.
Right. It fucking dies.
Pansage comes out. I switch.
Definitely gonna switch.
P-Dove comes out. My
What
P-Dove?
level's your...
My P-Dove is at level 11.
P-Dove has quick attack.
P-Dove does have quick attack. So.
It has the quick attack.
It does have the quick attack. I don't think it has a flying type move, does it?
It has Gust.
It does have Gust. Ooh. However, Gust has a chance to miss, doesn't it? I think it's 95.
Gust?
I think it's 95.
Let's see. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100.
It's 100? Oh, shoot. So I don't even
Yeah.
have to accuracy check. That's amazing.
I have the accuracy check on anything. You won't have to do that until level 15.
Okay.
Air Cutter is 95.
So, we now need to think. Because clearly, the only thing he can do is Vine Whip.
He's fine with which you resist.
I resist. So, I'm going to go...
Gust, 40 power.
He outspeeds is the issue.
No problem, no issue.
He outspeeds me unless I use quick attack. So, trying to think here.
Well, if I would have gone for Gust first.
If I go for Gust first, yeah, that's going to be a good shot. But he's going to
It's super
outspeed.
effective.
Vine Whip, let's see.
Super effective. It's stab.
He gets a
It's a
low
special-
roll. no crit with Vine Whip, so
Unlucky.
100 minus 11 brings me to 89%.
How much is Gus gonna do?
And in all reality, that only brought me to
What?
31 HP. It only did 4 damage. Was all over. So, Gust with a high roll. Let's go. Now, can we get a crit? Can we get a crit? We do not get a crit.
And at least it's high roll.
It is high roll, though, which is 33% right off the gate.
33?
33.
Oof.
So from 100 minus 33 brings it down to 67%, which is 10 damage. Wait, no, that's not right. Quit trying to help him, damage calc.
Yeah, quit trying to help the Pan Sage.
There we go, 28. He went from 42 to 28. Like he took a decent chunk.
Took a solid hit of damage.
All right. Gonna spin for his roll, and then, like I said, once this gym battle's over, I'm ending stream. Hey, I got 8 shiny Pokemon today. That's awesome, Malik. Congrats. Deleting that link from my chat. He got a high roll this time. Will he get the crit? He did not get the crit. Which means he does get the high roll, though, which does suck for me. I gotta stop hitting my 9 button. Minus 17 brings me to 72%. I'm down 10 HP. So, not bad. I'm down to 25. Can we get a crit to finish this off? We get the high roll. Can we get the crit? We got the crit, boys. We got the crit.
Oh boy.
71.4. Is that enough to take him down? I'm pretty sure that is, because 67 minus 71, yep, I think that does him in.
That's a dead Pansage.
Yep, that is a dead Pansage. I win with P-Dove. So, both of us get the trio badge, which is how we will wrap up tonight's stream. If you all do enjoy this storytelling stuff that we are going to be doing, I'm going to probably make that into a whole separate series so we do start focusing on Soul Link a bit more. So we'll probably start doing that maybe on Fridays. Have a whole storytelling thing. Either record it as just audio and us discussing it while running through Black and White. But anyways, guys, hope you all did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you all in the next